Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sarah Fontaine, and on this channel we cover everything with faith, productivity, and mental health. So make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss any video. And as you can tell, I'm very nasally today, but I said, Sarah, just show up for yourself. Done is better than perfect. So we're here and we are ready to do our April 2024 goals in our planner monthly reset. So if you have watched my previous videos, you probably know by now that I am a happy planner. I've been a proud happy planner for about 1.5 years now, and I just love my dashboard layout, and I will link my previous video on the screen somewhere for you to watch. And I show you how you can use your dashboard layout in a unique way to track your weekly goal productivity. But today we're just going to use this page. And I want to say every layout for Happy Planner is going to have one of these sheets before each month. And I loved this. This is one of the things that really attracted me to the Happy Planner, because before I used Happy Planner, I would bullet journal my monthly goals and intentions and all the things. So today, I kind of just got myself on a roll. Depending on how, I'm feeling, if I'm feeling motivated, if I feel like I have the energy, some days it's really easy for me to get up and want to plan and do my planner and the goals and all that good stuff. But other days like today, I don't have that motivation. So I had to get up, I had to reset a little bit. So I did the laundry, I made my bed, and we just washed our sheets yesterday. And oh my goodness, it smells like bleach and I love it. Can you relate to that? Is that weird? I love it. So tonight when I snuggle in bed and I smell bleach, I'm feel so right at home. And also, I went to Joann Fabric. Is it Joann Fabrics or Joann's Fabric? Which one is it? Let me know in the comments. But I went there and I got some goodies on clearance. So I wanted to do a really quick, tiny Happy Planner haul. So starting off, first things first, I debated on whether or not I wanted a grocery list insert. And I'm like, you know what? I think I got this for maybe $3 to $6 on clearance. So I just put it in the cart and I said, why not? It came with, I want to say these are 60 of them, but super cute. I have one in there right now. So you have your whole grocery list. And I think what I'm going to do is do like produce, frozen, pantry, household products. So it's easier for me when I'm walking through the specific aisles that I know, bam, 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 that's what I gotta get. And I get the heck and bob out of there. Before, I would just use my notes on my phone and it would just be all willy-nilly. And I just think doing this would be a little bit more efficient of labeling. And on the back, it's awesome because you can say don't forget, and you can also do your meal ideal. Why can I not say that? And you can also do your meal ideas. Man, when I'm nasally, I just cannot pronounce anything. But on here, I'll do any errands that I have to run, because typically when I go to the store, I go to the fancy Wegmans that's 40 minutes away from my house. So I make it kind of like a little Sunday trip and a little me time. And then I was super duper excited to get some Disney stickers, really cute Mickey and Minnie stickers, and I'll show you them. Also, I've been wanting to get these envelopes because this goes with my Happy Planner theme of the homesteader theme. And I don't know what I'm going to use them for, but at least for right now, I have them. I have this one in right now. And then you have, man, my nose is so bad. I'm so sorry for how I sound. I have this one, and then it says, bring on the calm. And then this is my favorite because you should know by now, if you've been following me, I love bees, okay? So, this says, home is the nicest word there is. I love this print. And I also have a Vera Bradley bumblebee print for my purse in my wallet that I got for Christmas. I just love bees. I'm obsessed. And then the last thing that I got was, of course, I had to get, this was on clearance for $8.97, but I think it was an additional 30% off of the sticker price, if I am not mistaken. And I'm like, I had to snatch that up because I originally, when I bought my Happy Planner at first, months ago, probably at least 6 to 8 months ago, I bought the stickers to go with it, and we've kind of been using them. And I just needed to make sure that I can replenish for when I really use all of these stickers, because this has got to be my favorite theme that I've ever seen. And when it goes away, I'm going to be a little sad, but hopefully by then I can find a new favorite theme. So that is my little mini Happy Planner haul. I was parched. I just had to get a sparkling water. You know me. So before we get started and I tell you all of my goals, I want to explain the difference between my goals and intentions. So my goals are going to be actual actions that I can take to get to a specific end goal. When I write out my goals, I try to keep them very, very specific to an action. So I'm not just saying, oh, well, I want to lose 10 pounds. No, you're going to write down how you're going to lose that 10 pounds. So that could be, I'm going to run on the treadmill at least 5 times every single day. Or if you're going to have a goal of, I want to make $60,000 a year in my business, you're going to write down how exactly you're going to do that. I also write down intentions. Intentions are almost goals, but they're kind of more in a sense of, I want to be mindful of these things. For example, I had an intention before of, I want to work on my communication with Matt. So whenever I have an issue or I'm feeling some certain type of way, I'm going to be intentional about saying, hey, can we talk? Or hey, can I talk about my feelings for a second? Can I talk about my day? Another intention that you can set, if you want to kind of not put so much pressure on yourself at first by making it a hardcore goal, you can say, I'm going to set an intention to be more mindful about what I spend and how I spend my money. I think today I want to use the Disney one that I just got because I need a little bit of magic for this month. Let's start planning. almost done. All I really have to do is go on my email to see what my real estate office hours schedule is and put that on there, and we're good. Final product. So I love all these stickers. They're so cute. And then this is my layout for the month. Of course, this is just bare bones for right now because throughout the month I'm going to be putting all of the other to-dos and whatnot that come up. But I just have my little Mickey and Minnie stickers. I love the gold. If you couldn't tell, I love the gold. And I want to go over and explain my monthly goals and intentions. So my top 3 priorities are finishing my coaching program. I mean, I put finishing, but really it's finished. I just want to perfect it. I want to add to it, and I want to just make it the best for my clients. Right now we're in the beta stage. So if you want to get more information about our coaching program that helps women just like you overcome anxiety and overwhelm by flourishing in your faith, definitely go to theflourishedyou.com and you can either schedule your discovery call or just apply right then and there. But my second priority is keeping my house cleaned. Keeping it cleaned. And what I want to do with keeping my home cleaned is doing something every single day, no matter if it's big or small. Whatever time I have for it, could be 5 minutes to just do the dishes, or it could be 2 hours to declutter something. I'm going to do one step every single day, and that's what I want to I honestly just want to build a habit of living that way. And my third priority is to scale my real estate business. I want to do $1 million more in sales than my previous year. So those are my top 3 priorities. And the rest of my April top 7 is, of course, growing my Instagram with Reels. So I want to do a lot of B-roll. At first, I was just doing TikTok and then copying and pasting basically to my Instagram, but I want to do B-roll reels with good valuable content in the captions, just like everyone else is doing. So that's what I want to work on. And I want to point out that this is a really good goal for you if you want to grow your social media, specifically in Instagram. Just like I said in the beginning, like, you want to have these goals, actionable things that you can do, actionable steps that you can take to get to the big picture goal. Now, the third thing I have as my top 7 is to stay active on my Facebook group. So if you want, you can join the Flourish You community. It is a accountability and support group, and we've been doing monthly check-ins live every first of the month or whatnot. So definitely go there. With this goal, I just want to post more articles, post more content, and post more videos and live content. I want it to be a hub for all of us. And my 5th one is quality podcast episodes. I mean, not that I don't have quality podcast episodes already, but I really want to take the bar even higher and take time to write out really good outlines with really good, valuable pieces of information and nuggets to take away from. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to outline my YouTube videos. Also, I'm going to repurpose that and repurpose it for my podcast episode as well. So it's a little bit different, YouTube versus podcast, but it's still the same valuable content. And I'm also going to be doing that with my 7th goal, which is to grow my TikTok with repurposing content. With that, I'm also going to take the outline or the theme of all of that written copy or that written content and use it for TikTok. So if you're someone who wants to grow their social media or just needs to be more efficient in the content creation that they have, definitely make outlines, have themes of like the week or the month or whatnot, and just repurpose. Not just copy and paste, but think of ways to take that same information and use it differently or tell it in a different story or whatnot. This is how I'm speaking to myself too, but this is how we're really going to grow and scale and be as efficient as possible when it comes to making content. Because I already understand how overwhelming it can be and how fast you can burn yourself out. So I want to finish and perfect my coaching program. I want to grow my Instagram with Reels. I want to stay active on my Facebook group and keep my home clean. I want to have even more quality top tier podcast episodes, and I want to scale my real estate business and sell $1 million more in sales than my previous year. And I want to grow my TikTok with repurposing content. So these are just examples and kind of like a template for you to make your goals. And now intentions. Let's talk intentions. I have 3 top intentions for the month. So the first one, I wrote down finish books or reading books. I want to get into more of Audible and listening to books instead of sitting down to read books, because I love to read books, but at the same time I don't. And I know that how I learn the best through audio and through listening to content like podcasts. That is my jam. That is how I retain the most amount of content and the most amount of information. So that's what I'm going to do. And the books that I want to, let me show you what's on my list. Let me go to Audible and okay, so I'm currently finishing Atomic Habits, and I have no idea why I haven't read this book sooner, because this is like the perfect example of what I want in a book. Fast-paced, and you're constantly being fed information, and it constantly has like an intro. It's like an essay form, so it's constantly repeating the same information and using it in a different story and different examples, so you really can retain all of it, and it's not just like one thing after the other to where it's just too much to like retain. You're constantly getting different examples and stories, and you kind of get the point. I'm just going on a rant here, but I want to do Unleash the Power Within by Tony Robbins. And then I want to also do Switch on Your Brain, The Key to Peak Happiness, Thinking, and Health by Dr. Caroline Leaf. I want to read Think and Grow Rich. I started this, but I got only like 2 to 3 chapters in. It was super slow in the beginning, and then I switched over to Atomic Habits. But once I finish Atomic Habits, I want to go back to Think and Grow Rich and finish it. And then also The Energy Bus, 10 Rules to Fuel Your Life, Work, and Team with Positive Energy by John Gordon and Ken Blanchard. For the last one that I have here on my wish list, I also want to read How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie, I think. The second intention that I wrote down is stay well manicured. Now, I've been someone who was like, oh, I don't really care about like dyeing my hair or putting on all of this, pounds of makeup. And I mean, I have acne, and you could probably still see it even through my foundation, and I just don't really care, and I bite my nails more than not. Some days it's good, some days it's really bad, and I'm not tan. Like, I just want to be a little bit more well manicured, so I want to keep up with my manicures and pedicures. I want to get a little bit of a tan and maybe use the Jergens lotion. Not saying that my value comes in those things. It just, I want to just take care of myself, and I know the difference between when I do and when I don't, because I'm more motivated, I feel more confident, and I'm just more of a go-getter when I feel like my best self. And the third thing that I have here for intentions, I put network. And this is more towards my real estate business side of things because I want to be networking in my community. I joined our local area commerce. I said, I want to get involved in the community. I want to help with events. I want to help with all the stuff, all the things. So I want to meet people. I want to network and do all the things. And I could probably apply this to coaching as well and be a part of more Facebook groups that aren't mine. So I can be a part of more Facebook groups and just have more community, more conversation. So I think that's the big picture with networking. Having more community and having more conversation. So that's all I have for you guys today. Those are my top 7 goals for April and my top 3 intentions. I hope it gave you some insight or a little bit of inspiration on how you want to set up your month. I just realized that I never really finished that outro, but I just wanted to let you know that I'm so grateful that you guys stuck around for the end of that video and watched the whole 23 minutes. But as always, remember that you're loved and remember to be a light in someone's life this week. Bye, guys.